Has anyone whispered the people in the quiet channel to tell them it's time for the meeting yet? Alright, I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. We've got a good crowd, considering especially that it's a holiday weekend here in the U.S. If you have not done so yet, please be holding the meeting. You can go to the Gate Hub Plaza. We are meeting in the, well, it's a Commodore's Manor that's currently under construction.
Inside or outside of it?
Inside. If you need somebody to port you in, we can just go to the Lions Court Place and we will port you in if you need a port, because it's a little tricky to get inside.
If you haven't done your full exploration of Lion's Arch, there's a vista here you need.
Indeed, that's how I found it.
I get in here to do it, I just don't remember how. It must have come the way you did.
Oh, that's weird. I log out and I'm in a different part of Lion's Arch. What?
So yeah, we're having our meeting in different locations each week, and we're trying to get to some hidden locations, and we met in the Hidden Garden in the Grove last week. And Lurker, I believe, has a spot that he wanted to suggest for the meeting. I didn't get a chance to talk to him before the meeting earlier today, so we went ahead and went with this since Nylon found this, and it's a little tricky to get in here on the inside. And plus, like Gunolf mentioned, there is a vista here for those of you who need it.
If you'd like, Fate, after the meeting I can show you my spot. Maybe we can use it next time.
Sure.
Absolutely, that'd be fantastic.
With all the changes in Lion's Arch, it'll be fun.
Yeah, and hopefully over the next few weeks we see some more.
Alright, if you guys would go ahead and open up the chat box and vent, it's the third button down on the right hand side. We'll be sharing some links with you all. Now, the very next community event that we've got going on is on May 31st. That's going to be a Sunday, and what we're having is a Team Fortress 2 tournament, and it's going to be the Sinister Swarm against Tenacious Gamers. Tenacious is a gaming community much like the Swarm. They are a multi-gaming community, and we've been allies of theirs for many years in different games, including Guild Wars 2, and at Terra, Archage, different chapters. And we're getting together with them. This will be broadcast live on Twitch TV, and Tenacious is offering some prizes in the tournament. Anyone is welcome to attend, but even if you don't play, I highly encourage you to go up to the channel in the community lobby for TF2 during the tournament, just to show your support and be there to cheer those on who are playing in that tournament. Even if you're not there for very long, just come on up and say hi. If you would like more information about that tournament, please see Silicon Hobbit. He's generally in the ESO chapter. He's the Vice Chapter Lord of ESO. Or Zeton King. He's a little bit harder to find. Usually he's in the unofficial games. Also, let's see, Duke Moose, who's also usually in one of the unofficial games. And Grim Dyer. Those are the basically team captains. So you can see any one of those people if you'd like more information or help with Team Fortress 2. I would like to mention also that the game is completely free. There's no cost to buy it or play it. You can just go through Steam and download it, and it's really a lot of fun. Oh, and congratulations to Arlessa. She's graduating college that day.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're very proud of your accomplishment. I know you've been working really hard.
Thanks, you guys.
Another Guild Wars 2 member who hasn't been here as much lately because of school was Bologna Lee, aka Candid. Many of you know her. She just finished school and got her license in cosmetology, and she recently got a job and is getting started with her clientele, and I'm very proud of her also. Alright, I only see a handful of people here at the meeting spot. Does anybody need help getting here?
There is a portal if you need it. Speak up if you don't have it.
We need to have a little sliding door over there so we can have somebody say, "What's the password?"
Oh, I'm trying to get the Monty Python thing. The question.
Well, here's a guild banquet for you guys. There's a banner, a keg, a banquet, and some fireworks.
And a box of fun over here.
Oh, thank you. Nice box of fun. Those are always good.
Yes, but if you don't use boxes of fun, save them since they're needed for legendary.
Are they really?
I've got several more.
Yes, they are. You'll need like at least 5, maybe 6. I can't remember.
Where do you get them?
Cash gated.
You get them by being extremely lucky.
Oh, I get them in boxes and chests all the time, like for achievement chests and
Yeah,
things like
that's
that.
true. Achievement chests and some rewards and stuff. But collect a bunch of them. I think I needed 7 for the legendary.
I don't think I've ever bought one except for when we very first started playing. I bought one time for a guild meeting, but I haven't bought one since then. But yes, you can buy them at the gem store.
That's true. You can buy them too. Someone go wake up Agathu from his chair. There you go. I thought you were going to create portals for these people, and I've been seeing you standing there.
Well, you've been doing it, so...
Do you see the sweat on my brow, kind sir?
Oh, well, we got...
you here?
Not only do we have the banquet and the box of fun, someone has actually put a bobblehead laboratory up here also.
And there's one at the entrance, too. I will go in... Agatha, why don't you go inside so that you can create a portal if we need it? You overrank me. You should be inside.
Wow, the
Wow.
box of fun just turned me into some creature. I don't know what I am.
The wind is so high here, Faith, that the windows actually moved.
You're scaring me because that's moving up here, and we've already been having some pretty severe storms, and thunder was shaking the house a little while ago.
Well, I was going to be canceling this because I was supposed to go to a baseball game where people are, Ashton, don't run away, come back to me! I was going to actually have to be a baseball game for, believe it or not, a professional meeting, and they canceled the baseball game, thank goodness. Okay.
Oh, well, I hope you guys will be safe. I like thunderstorms. I enjoy them, but when we get like the damaging winds and hail and tornadoes and things like that, not so much.
Yeah, we've had multiple patio items move across the yard so far.
Can everyone see me?
Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? Quick, which movie is that from?
Frozen in midair.
Is everybody in the little building that we created, that we have for the meeting, so that I can come in?
No, I'm not sure where it's at.
Come to this area. Lions Court, well known in Lions Arch. Run there and look for me with it. If you can't see my red tag near that waypoint, you're in the wrong instance.
Go to the Gate Hub Plaza, and then go over the bridge.
Take the plank, turn right, jump to the right, and you'll be in there. Is there anyone else still stressing to get there?
Alright guys, and there is a new post on the forum that just went up today, so you probably haven't had a chance to see it yet. I'll go ahead and put the link in the event chat for you. This is going to be the community event that we're having in June. It's going to be on Saturday, June 6th, so we will not have our chapter meeting that night. We'll have it the following day on Sunday. But now, this is, the way we do this, we alternate. Like every 6 weeks we have a karaoke event, and we alternate. One time it'll be just karaoke. The next time it will be a community meeting and karaoke. So this time it's going to be a community-wide meeting and a karaoke event. So we're going to start at 5 p.m. and Emperor Venom will be hosting the community-wide meeting to kick off the evening. He'll have announcements, promotions, and there will be chapter updates from each of the chapters. And then after the meeting, we will have our karaoke contest and open mic event for the rest of the night. We only had one theme suggested this time for the karaoke contest, so there was not a poll. Chrome actually chose the theme, and it is for songs from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. And he has a post on the forum that he's making a really good challenge for anyone who agrees to sing a song he picked from that era. And he's going to be giving out some gem store prizes or something, so it's going to be really cool. Okay, and so the karaoke, for those of you who are not, aware of it or haven't been there, it's for all the members in the whole community as well as our friends and family. You can even bring your kiddos. We love to hear the little bees sing. And even if you don't sing, please come on out and support your fellow swarmers and cheer them on. It's really fun. The karaoke event consists of two parts. The first part is the contest. And the way that works is participants will choose one song from the theme, and they'll sing it. And once everyone has done a song that they want to participate in the contest with, we move on. Now, there will be prizes awarded in each individual chapter by the overlords in-game, and we give awards for the most beautiful performance, the most dazzling performance, and the most befuddled performance, so anybody can win. I don't have like first, second, and third prize because I feel like everybody's a winner. If you go and you try, you're a winner in my book, so there are no losers. After the contest portion, after everyone has done a song for the contest that wants to, then we will have open mic night for the rest of the evening, and the way that works is members can sing the songs of their choice. There's no theme. The only condition is the songs do have to meet the Swarm's language policy, and that means that the lyrics have to be approved from Swarm language policy wise. That includes the cursing and vulgarity, as well as any topics that could be offensive to someone that we typically avoid in Vent, like race, religion, and politics. So, but otherwise, there's no limit of songs on how many you can do. We do ensure that everyone who wants to participate is given ample opportunity to do so, and they just let me know they want to sing. I add them on the list, and we just go down the list, and you can get on the list as many times as you want. And I mentioned the fundraising that some people do as far as making a challenge, and of course people are always welcome to do so. And it's just a good time. Anybody have any questions about the community meeting or the karaoke event? Going over the TF2 tournament for the 31st and the community meeting and karaoke event on June 6th. Those are the only upcoming events that we have right now. There will be a big birthday celebration in August, so if you want to start thinking ahead for that, this one will be turning 16. We will be having, it actually spans over the course of 2 days. We have our birthday celebrations in August, and there's a community meeting. There's a Team Fortress Classic night where we all go and play, because that's where we started. That was the first game the Swarm played together, so it's very nostalgic, and it's a lot of fun. And a lot of times Venom gets some of the founding members, to come, Viper and Terminator, people who were with him on the very first day of the Swarm, so it's really cool. And then we'll have karaoke usually the following night. It's just too big of a celebration to do it all in one day, so we like to split it up, and that's always something to look forward to. Also, we'll be having our Guild Wars 2 birthday at the end of August, so we're going to be 3 years old. I can't believe it. And that's something to look forward to, and we'll try to do something special. We are we are planning something that is not on the forum yet. Let's see, Critty doesn't have a mic and Eli's not here, so I'll go ahead and tell you about it. Eli had come up with an idea of doing a cosplay parade, and that was before Guild Wars 2 had announced the rebuilding of Lion's Arch. Now, they do have on the official forums, they're asking for guilds and groups to plan some type of party, I guess, for the unveiling when Lion's Arch is complete. And so we thought that would be an excellent opportunity to have our cosplay parade and then have a dance party afterwards. Leash has volunteered to provide us with some music, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, you may be asking, what is a cosplay parade? Several of you are aware that we have some members who have made characters that look like a favorite Disney or anime or other character. Critty has an awesome Maleficent character, and that she's done an excellent job on. And we have others. Lurker's got some, and Eli. There's Beauty and the Beast, and She-Ra, and different ones. And the other night, Eli and I made Elsa and Anna from the Frozen movie, and it's really a lot of fun. If you need any help, just ask Eli or Critty. They are our fashion consultants, and they will be glad to help you. If you have some idea, just tell them what character you would like to look like, or send them a picture or something like that. They'll help you with picking out the best outfits and gear and stuff to wear, and suggesting colors and so forth. So it's really a lot of fun. So oh yes, and Nylan just put up in chat, please try looking at our Twitch TV channel and following it. It does help our guild, and that's true. If you have not been a follower of our Twitch TV or our YouTube channel yet, I encourage you to do so. The Swarm's YouTube channel is an excellent way to get our name out there, as well as the Twitch TV, and it does help with recruitment. So show your support for that, please. And I'm looking forward to this cosplay parade and dance party. I'm sure we'll have some other things like this, like you see here, the banquet, box of fun, bobblehead laboratory, that sort of thing. And it's a great way to get our name out there in a very positive way. And we actually had some bites for recruitment just by standing there as Elsa and Anna the other night in Lion's Arch. I got a whisper from someone who was very interested in the guild, so it is a good way to draw attention to the Swarm. So it's another way to recruit, which is something we're always trying to do, because recruitment is the lifeblood of our chapter. It's very important that we keep trying to bring people in. So you'll be seeing more news about that soon on the forum. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pass the microphone now to Agathu for lottery, tripod, etc.
Hello, Swarm. Alright, everyone's been doing good on our tripod. Of course, the tripod is our event, forums, and in-game participation. So let's keep that up. As for the lottery, let's see, we have the winner of this week's lottery is Taskmaster and Gunolf. Congratulations, you two. Right, once a winner's been announced, you have to buy more tickets. Well, the amount of gold that you get all depends on the amount of tickets sold. So the more tickets sold, the bigger the pots get. And there's the link to the lottery. The tickets are 40 silver apiece. In the email, please include your event name and your Guild Wars 2 account name, so I can make sure to send the money to the right person when they win. Also include the number of tickets you're buying and the money down below. Any questions on the lottery or the tripod? Alright, passing it back to you, Faye.
Right, thank you. I do try to buy tickets if I don't forget, and but I don't ever buy them for myself. If you want to do this, you can do this too. I buy tickets usually for the new people that we have that week in the chapter. I'll get each of them a ticket. So you can always give tickets. Just let Agatha know when you send them the money that you're buying tickets for a certain person, and that's a nice way to say thank you. If someone's been especially helpful to you or something, buy a lottery ticket in their name, and it's a good way to support the guild as well. I would like to add that the lottery is one of the ways that we have for supporting our guild bank, but the other is our farming night. I don't know if you guys are aware that we do have a farming night. Critty doesn't have a mic right now, or I would get her to tell you about it. It's on Tuesday nights, and what we do is we pick an area and we all go out together as a group, and we farm that hour. Now, everything we mine and chop and gather during that hour, we send to Critty at the end of the hour, and she breaks everything down and sells it or deposits it to our guild bank fund. As well as like when you get drops of blue items or green items and you break them down, you can break them down and keep the luck but send her the mats, as well as other things that you get. So that's just 1 hour a week. If you cannot make it on Tuesday nights, you're more than welcome to go out and farm an hour just randomly wherever you would like during the week, and just send whatever you get from that hour to Critty. If you don't know where to send it, go ahead and hit G in game to bring up our guild tab, and if you see the message of the day there, that does change from time to time. And if you scroll down, it shows you where to mail your donations to Critty at dannybear.2670, and lottery tickets, which are 40 silver each, to agathu.1890. So if you ever forget, you can always look here. If you scroll down a little bit further, it tells us what we do each day of the week. So if you log in and you're wondering, oh, do we have an event tonight, or what are we doing today? You can always just open up your guild tab, and on here it tells you Monday, Heritage Night; Tuesday, Guild Farming; Wednesday, Guild Missions; Thursday, a Dungeon and Worldly World; Friday, Fractals and Worldly World; Saturday is our chapter meeting and then Guild Mission; and Sunday we've got Hide and Seek and Puzzle Porting. So, if you have an event that you would like to lead or that you would like to suggest, just let us know. We can get that added to the event lineup. You can also find a more detailed event calendar on our forum in the Broken Blade Tavern. So if you ever need any help, please see myself, Overlord Agathu, Vice Overlord Elijah, who's our captain, or any other chapter officer. We're here for you. So if you have any problems or need any help with anything at all, feel free to let us know. Alright, Bayor is not able to be here tonight. Has anyone been keeping up with the Guild Wars 2 site and like to give us a PvE update?
One thing I do know is that the next closed beta for the expansion is on March 26th for those that manage to loot one of those special items out there in the Silver Waste and Dry Top. And they've listed the times that the beta will be open. You will be able to play a Revenant or any of the other classes that are available.
I guess, are you sure you meant March?
Well, May.
Thank you for that, Agatha. That's a great piece of information. And one of our very own guild members, Lurker Fox, did receive a portal, and will be able to attend that. Lurker, are you going to be able to be there during that day?
That's a good question. I do have work that day, and since I live on the East Coast, it looks like I'm only going to be able to do the very first of the 3 2-hour sessions. I'm trying to see if I can get somebody to cover me that night, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But I will stream on Twitch during my online period, so I'll make sure to announce it to the guild, but I will also record it so I can post it on the website later.
Yeah, thank you. Lurker, I really would appreciate it, because once we have that up on our YouTube, everybody can see it, and I appreciate you sharing it with us. I'm sorry, Agatha, did you have something to?
I was going to say the only other thing I've seen for PvE recently was the announcement of Lion Arch being rebuilt, and you can actually go and vote on some of the renaming of some of the places. I'm trying to find the link.
Oh, I've got it. I can put that up for you.
Got it. So down towards the bottom of that page it says show your civic pride naming poll, and there's a link where you can go in and vote on the name of some of the areas.
And that's the link that I put, was actually to the survey page.
I got a Survey Monkey page.
It is on SurveyMonkey. The link that Agatha put up is the Guild Wars 2 site, and then the page that he linked has a link on it that goes to SurveyMonkey, and it lists a bunch of the different landmarks in Lion's Arch, and you can vote. It's multiple choice. You can vote on the names that you'd like these landmarks to have.
Apparently you can only do it once on your email, because I've taken the survey and apparently I'm not allowed to go back to it.
That's correct. You can do it on your computer and on your phone or another device, but you can only do it once from each device.
And then the last thing is that they've added a new Daydreamer's weapon set, Snow Owl mail carrier, and they've updated contents in the Black Lion chests. And that's all I have for the PvE.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to pass to Nylan and let him talk a little bit about recruitment.
Oh, okay. Alright, so since we're going to talk about recruitment, the problem with any guild is that people come and go. And even though we are a huge guild, I don't know, you all can't necessarily see this spreadsheet, but when I look at the spreadsheet, I'm pretty impressed by the number of people in this guild. And that's because we have multiple games. and many of the people play more than one game. That's in fact the reason I joined this guild. But when it comes to any single chapter, in order for us to have missions, in order for us to have activities, we need at least 12 people online for that activity, and preferably more. And that doesn't happen, especially like right now when we are in a transition period in Guild Wars 2, where the new patch is coming out and folks have already gotten their legendary, whatever they want. And so they're not playing Guild Wars 2 as much as they might be playing ESL or World of Warcraft or any other games. And so recruitment becomes a very important factor. We have to always have a pipeline of people coming in. I recently went through all the list of all the folks who were recruited, and about 33-34% of the folks we recruited actually stayed to make Soldier B, which to me is an extraordinarily good number. And for all the folks who have helped those folks, that's great. And congratulations on doing that, because to me that's a much higher number than I expected. But what it means is we have to always be recruiting. So in fact, what we did in one of the mission nights, when we didn't have enough people for the missions, is we popped around to all the different low-level maps, and we threw out recruiting messages, and we actually got a bunch of people who were interested, and one or two actually joined. And as soon as I can get that recruitment message page up, I will post it, but I'm busy talking. So what I'm going to ask all of you to do, since there is no Vice Herald at this time that I'm aware of, all of you are Vice Heralds. And all of you need to take that time once a week to pop into a low-level or two low-level maps, pick one of the recruitment messages, and just paste it in the map. And you don't need to talk to them necessarily. You certainly can if you like. But just post it and let them go to the website and see if they like what we're about. Advertising is important. That's why we post it even during the meetings. I have somebody post every 15 or 20 minutes. And then the other times of the day, whenever you're on, that's great. If they post and they put a join in, that's fantastic. So, not around. Blarney's the Vice Herald, and he's around. And you can talk to him. Talking about the guild and what you like about it is great. That's what they have questions about. They want to know about what do we do during the day. Do we do world versus world? Do we do PvP? Obviously, the answer is yes for all those things. And we're not always going to collect people who fit our family-oriented lifestyle, and that's fine because that's what happens. But basically what I'm asking all of you to do is at least once a week, if not a couple times a week, throw a message out there and let them go to the website and join if they want. And that pipeline is what keeps us alive. And that's pretty much it. Back to you.
Thank you. We have some resources for you too if you need help with recruiting. I linked to a post that I have on the forum where I collected different blurbs that people use in game. So you can copy and paste those on a notepad. I realize there's not any kind of macro in this game, but you can put them on a notepad, just minimize it, use it to copy and paste them. Also, Nylan has made an excellent, outstanding recruitment video that you can share with people. You may be more comfortable sharing that rather than talking to people. If you're worried that people are going to ask you questions that you won't know the answer to, on that link that I put up underneath the blurbs, there are some frequently asked questions that people may ask you, and along with answers. And if you do run into something you're not sure about, just ask anybody. We'll be glad to help you. Also, there is the recruitment. There, Nylan just linked his video up in the chat for you. It's an excellent recruitment video. Also, there's a recruitment clinic. Now, we alternate clinics on the first Sunday of each month. And one month it'll be an orientation clinic. The next month it'll be a recruitment clinic. This time it's going to be a recruitment clinic, and it's going to be on, let's see, June. Looks like June 7th would be the first Sunday in June. So that will be our recruitment clinic, and it's at 10 a.m. Pacific, which is noon Central or 1 p.m. Eastern. It lasts for about an hour, so you can come on out and join us. So those are several things that we have available to help. Yes, I'm going to be tired that day. I am, but that's several things that we have going on to help you with recruitment. And as Nylan said, you can always talk to him or Blarney if you need some help, and they'll be glad to help you as well.
I was going to punch in, for those who have trouble, I have trouble remembering which one's which month. Orientation clinics are on odd months, and recruitment clinics are on even months. So if you remember orientation is odd, you'll figure it out.
That's a great tip. Thank you.
Sure.
All right. Also, Kara's not feeling real well. She's okay. She did have a scare this week and had to go to the hospital. She was there for a few hours, but they did let her go home. She's just having to rest. For those of you who are not familiar with Kara, she is expecting soon. She's going to be having a baby soon. And she did have a little bit of a scare, but she's doing okay. They observed her for a few hours and let her go home. So she is okay, but they've ordered her to rest. So she's taking care of herself, and that's what she needs to do. And so I'm sure she'll be back with us very soon. But since she's not here and Azure's not here, I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about World v. World. We've been having a blast out there. Mondays we have Heritage Night, which is out on the edge of the mists. And that is a great place to level up. If you have a character you want to level, I suggest you go out there and take a ranged weapon that has AoE, like a staff or something, and or a longbow, and just tag as many reds as you can. It's a great way to get to experience level up. You also can get your dailies done out there without even trying. You get lots of badges of honor that you can use to buy full sets of gear that you don't have to pay for. You also get a lot of karma, which you can also use to purchase things. So it's just an all-around win-win thing. So go on out on Mondays and join us in Edge of the Mists, and it's very fun. And then on Thursdays and Fridays, we're in the traditional battlegrounds, either one of the Borderlands or Eternal Battlegrounds, and out there we have a blast. We run with some of the other guilds on the server. Kara leads us usually, or Azure, and it's so exciting. It's always different. There's just some nights that we're defending, some nights we're on the offense. Some nights there are just little skirmishes everywhere. Some nights we're going around taking supply camps. It's just always different, but it's always fun. So I encourage you to come out there if you need some help learning the ropes. In World v. World, we have several members who volunteer to take people out and show them around. So if you want to give it a try, but you're just not sure like what all the lingo is or where everything is, or what to do, just grab one of us and we'll get you hooked up with somebody that'll take you out there and show you what, just basically, where everything is, what everything is, and how to move around and what to do. So if you're not experiencing it, don't worry about that. One of the things that I pride the Swarm on is that no one's ever left behind here. So we will help you regardless of where your level of experience is. And that also goes for dungeons. And Bayor's doing dungeons again on Thursdays, and that's going really well. So if you want to work on your dungeon master title, or just you need to run through some dungeons and get tokens, we can help you with that. We actually do focus on all three areas of the game. So that's really all I have to share about World v. World. Lurker's been doing a lot of SPVP with Elijah. Is there anything you'd like to tell us about SPVP, Lurker?
Well, I've definitely noticed a lot more people in the guild are doing SPVP, so if you're ever looking to either test out a new build in SPVP or try a new character to get used to it, that's usually what I do. And you're looking for people, look for me or Elijah. We're usually always in SPVP when we're online if we're not doing something else to help somebody. The European tournament was today and tomorrow, I believe. It's being streamed on Twitch. You can find that on the main page of guildwars2.com. And also we are still looking for people to fill out our own team for Sinister Swarm. We're going to do two. One is a more hardcore progression ranked team, and the other one will be a kind of casual backup and have fun team. But anybody's welcome to try out. We're always looking for more people to come join us and help get the Sinister Swarm tag into the SPVP game a bit more, especially now that the expansion's coming out.
All right, thank you. Great update. And I went out for a while and tried the Stronghold with Lurker and Eli when we had that little trial for it. That's the new stronghold that's going to be coming out with the expansion and SPVP, and it was so exciting. I mean, it brings in so many different possibilities, and it's not just a capture the point thing, and there's more opportunities for tactics and, squad-based, strategies and things like that. So it's really exciting, and good things are coming. Well, I want to welcome some of our returning members that we've had. Aston and Clear Black and, several people that have been gone for quite a while have returned, and we're glad to have you join us again. And just so you know, if anybody comes back and they have MIA next to their name, any KBK can help them with a reorientation. It's basically just a brief refresher of the rules and then updating on anything that's changed to get that MIA taken off. So that's all that you need to worry about with that. Yeah, we're doing lots of fun stuff, guys, and I don't see any newbies here for promotion to Worker Bee, or Worker Bees who are ready to take their Soldier Bee test tonight. Looks like we're all Soldier Bees and up here, which is great to see. I mean, Soldier Bee is the core guild member, and that's the rank that we like to see everyone reach within a reasonable amount of time, because that shows that you've demonstrated you understand who we are and what we stand for. So I love seeing a channel full of these Soldier Bees. It's fantastic. So great job, everybody. And Nyland, correct me if I'm wrong, no promotions at this time? Thank you, that's very true. Ember Venom redid the title system last year, and there are so many titles and positions that used to be only Killer Bees and up could have, and now they're available to Soldier Bees. Let me go ahead and link the ranks and titles page for you. And that just goes to show, I mean, Soldier Bees can do so much besides just recruiting and looking at this. I mean, they can battle command. For Herald, minimum rank is Soldier Bee. Quartermaster, minimum rank is Soldier Bee. Warlord, Soldier Bee. Dungeon Lord, Soldier Bee. Vice Herald, Soldier Bee. Vice Quartermaster, Soldier Bee. Lieutenant, Soldier Bee. Vice Warlord, Stinger Lord, Vice Dungeon Lord, all these things. It's just Media Manager, Soldier Bee. I mean, when I started with the guild many years ago, those were things that only an officer, or Killer Bee or Knight, sometimes Knights or even Barons had to be to do those things. But now it's available to Soldier Bees, so there really is no limit to what you can do. If there's any area that you're interested in helping out, we will gladly put you to work. I love seeing people take on more responsibility and really growing their leadership skills and abilities, and just, it just makes me really proud. Alright, well, this is the time of the meeting where I like to just kind of open up the floor to anybody who has something to share. Just go ahead and type /raise in the chat box. If you don't have the chat box open yet, just click the third button down on your event on the right hand side for chat. Clear Black, you have a raise?
It's a question, though, for any crafters in the guild.
Oh yeah, I have crafting up to 500 and everything.
It's more of an equipment issue with me. I've been away from the game for quite a while, and I've got some gear in my bag that's an upgrade from what I'm currently wearing. But it's only green level. I think they call it Masterwork. Is there any way to, through crafting or however else in the game, to upgrade that to the yellow level of gear?
There are some things you can collect, and through the Mystic Forge have a 20% chance of upgrading, but otherwise no. The armor itself is what you've got. You can break it down and then use it to build greater through crafting a better level. But no, the item itself you can't really upgrade. Now, with that said, sometimes the runes and sigils that go on the items actually make them better than the item that's even a higher level, so you want to look at the actual numbers.
Okay, so can you craft yellow level gear?
Absolutely, you can as you get a higher crafting level.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's how I'll do it then. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Clear Black, we have, like Nyland, we have quite a few people who have maxed out all their crafting abilities. And like Critty just put in chat, we have guild mates that will make stuff for you. So if you're not able to craft it for yourself and you're leveling up and you need some gear, one of your guildies will be glad to help you with that.
Yeah, which is probably the route I'll go, because this character that I'm speaking of is level 80, but he's still wearing level 60 gear, so I kind of wanted him to get some yellow quality gear at some point, just to max out my stats.
Sure, and I actually would recommend that you go with exotic, which is the orange level. And we can help you with that. You can also, Critty's got great ideas. She's saying best option would be to go out in World v. World and buy gear with badges. I mentioned earlier about collecting the badges of honor out in World v. World. And you can actually just use those to purchase a whole set of gear.
You can buy the exotic with that?
Yes, you can. I believe. Can't you, Critty? She has no mic tonight. She's typing and I'm just reading that. But yes, you can.
Alright, because I currently have almost 1,300 badges in my collection, so maybe I can get a few pieces with that.
Yeah, that would definitely be enough to get you a few pieces. So you can go out there. I would say go into the Sanctum of Raw, which is our home borderlands, and talk to the vendor there that has the equipment, and see what you can get. And you may be able to get quite a few pieces. That might even be enough for a whole set. I'm not sure how much you need for a whole set, but you can definitely get some stuff.
Oh, thank you.
Another thing to consider is for your accessories, you'll want to upgrade them as well. And whenever we do our guild missions, we try to do those every Wednesday and every Saturday. And you get guild commendations when you complete them successfully. For instance, if we do a guild bounty, everyone who participated in that guild bounty, if it was successful, they will get 2 guild commendations. Now, you only need 12 to get an ascended accessory, which is better than the orange, the exotic. And you just have to go to the guild vendor and trade in your commendations with a little bit of gold, and you can get ascended accessories. That's the easiest way to get ascended accessories. There are other ways too, like you can do fractals and things like that, or use your laurels, but that's really and also, as Critty's saying, you do actually have a chance during the guild event to get some ascended gear in the box, which we have had several guild members do that. I mean, like when you do the guild bounty, if it's successful, you will get a little chest over your mini-map. And inside the chest, there will be at least 50 silver, 2 rare items, and 2 guild commendations. You can sell the rares or break them down for ectos or whatever you want to do with them. And sometimes there is also an ascended piece in there or something else. So it's always great. And Arlessa, yep, she's got. You can go ahead and share that, Arlessa.
There's also a chance of getting them in the little pouches that drop from the lords in World War. Like if you go into a tower and you kill the lord that's up there, and you loot him, and then you all stand in a circle and flame the tower. There's also a small chance to get ascended stuff. I've gotten, I think, 2 ascended rings that way in the pouches that drop from those big NPC guards.
Absolutely, and remember that legendary precursors will drop from any champion regardless of level.
Any champion mob out in the world drops precursors?
That's correct. That's why you see so many people bouncing around the mega server doing the champs on the mega server.
Well, I always wondered why they have the champ trains.
That's the reason.
Well, yeah, there's a chance. There's always a chance you can get. You will definitely get at least 1 rare item, a yellow item, and daily, because you get a chest for that over your minimap. And then looting the regular chest, you can also get usually blues and greens, but you can also get yellows. I've gotten up to 4 yellow items out of there. You can get exotics. you have a small chance at Ascended and also at Precursors.
Yeah, I very surprisingly got the precursor for Colossus just in Edge of the Mists when I was running around. And of course that ruined all my plans for my legendaries because I built that one. That was my favorite. But any of them drop.
Absolutely. So yeah, this is why it's so great to have everybody here for the meeting, because we can all share ideas and things as well. I love having everybody here together. Who else would like to share, have a question? Anything that you, this is your chapter, guys, and this is your meeting. So, you guys have a voice. I want you to be heard. Whether it's a question, a comment, a suggestion, or even a complaint. We want to hear it all. So just type /raise in the chat box, and I will be glad to pass you the mic. Arlessa?
Hi, everybody. I know she's obviously not here to hear this, but I wanted to say a thank you to Elijah, because I recently started the Ranger that I've been playing recently, the one that I'm on right now. And last week, because I wasn't able to come to the meeting last week, so I want to say it this week, she took, probably a good hour out of her day to kind of show me the ropes of my Ranger and kind of show me how to tame new pets and show me what pets would be cool and tell me about different weapons you could use. And she really took the time to help me out when starting a new profession. So I wanted to kind of say thank you to her, and I'll probably be buying her a lottery ticket for next week as well.
Oh, very nice. That's always great to hear. I know that Elijah is especially very helpful. She will definitely go out of her way to help people. But I've heard from so many people that, the Swarm overall is very helpful. But especially the people in this chapter, in the Guild Wars 2 chapter, I've heard so many people say that, they found the people in this chapter to be the most helpful of any people they've ever seen. And that really makes me proud of you guys. So yeah, this is a great time too to give shout outs to people. If someone's been especially helpful to you, you just want to give them a shout out, or if you have a question like Clear Black had, or just something you're wondering about or need help with, this is a great time to bring it up, guys. Anybody else that would like to share, just type /raise.
I just wanted to say hello. Okay.
Hi, Tom Kitty.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say hello. I'm getting my voice back.
Yeah, we would like having it.
Well, I was talking to Faithia and Taz the other day and some others, and I got them down with bronchitis.
Oh no.
I hate when that happens.
I couldn't talk at all. I sounded like a squeaky mouse. Asked Taz. It was funny.
Well, there are folks in my house that would be pleased when I can't talk.
It doesn't work here. I know sign language, so it doesn't work here. I can lose my voice completely, and I wouldn't care.
Oh, I don't know if you would survive this hassle.
But I overheard Fate say that people has been a lot helpful. There is one individual. He's not here with us today. He's going on a hunting fishing trip. But Chrome has been very helpful for y'all that do not know. During the daytime when I'm primarily on, he helps out with materials, or even goes with me and farms the materials I need for my crafting habit. So I wanted to let y'all know that.
Chrome's a good guy.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. Chrome had sent me a note. He was going on a hunting fishing trip, and I realized, this is a holiday weekend for the people in the U.S., and I want to thank you all for taking time out of your weekend to be here with us and share some time with your Swarm family. We really appreciate it. We treasure each and every one of you guys. It's a family here. I don't ever want a situation where any of you feel like you're just another name on a roster. And if that's the case ever, I want you to come and let me know. Or let Agatha know, or Elijah, or Nylan, because we'll make it right. I promise you. If there's ever anything that's bothering you, or that would give you reason to feel like leaving or not to want to be here anymore, we want to know, because we'll fix it. 9 times out of 10, it's usually something that can be fixed. So please talk to us first. If you're ever feeling like that, don't just leave, because we want to make things right for you. And I don't know why I'm saying that, but just wanted to throw that out there.
As far as the chapter goes, I personally really enjoy the chapter, but overall, I enjoy the community. Period.
cool.
Go ahead, Faye. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm just agreeing with you. Go ahead.
When I first come over, a lot of y'all know that I did come from Tenacious, and I wasn't feeling quite at home with Tenacious, so I was encouraged to come here. And I agree with Taz. This is like my second home.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
Ooh, Emperor Venom in the house.
Oh my goodness, everybody's so straight. We got Emperor Venom here.
Wow.
How you guys all doing tonight?
Stan, how you doing, boss?
Doing fantastic. Thank you very much. Hope I didn't interrupt anything or intrude.
You picked a good time. This is a good time for you to stand on your soapbox.
Awesome. I love standing on a soapbox.
Hey, Venom.
Yes.
Meow. I don't have to be on the desert now.
Hail Swarm.
Meow Swarm.
Oh, you could never interrupt. We were just sharing about how the Swarm is our family, and so you're what makes that possible. So you can never interrupt.
Amen, sister. No, it's all you guys. You guys are the ones that make this such a magical place, and especially Guild Wars 2, man. You guys are one of the cornerstones of our community. You guys have been just doing an amazing job over here. So can't thank you guys enough for keeping the magic flowing, the consistency, always delivering solid content to our membership. And again, Queen Fate, all the work that you've put in to keep this running, as well as all the community events and everything. That's really the glue that binds us together. So, you know, it's all you guys here that make the magic happen. So thank you, and a big Hail Swarm!
Hail Swarm! Yeah, you know, the chief boss in any organization, of course, you guys know I'm military, and the chief boss in any organization sets the tone. So, Venom, you're here, and I want to tell you, it's amazing, because, you know, integrity, excellence, and selflessness, to me, is my core values. You heard that once before, but you epitomize that, and it makes the entire atmosphere playing in this guild amazing. So I want to thank you for that, because I know it doesn't take a lot of work, it just takes attitude, but you've got it, and I appreciate it.
Wow, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. And I mean, you know, I think we all kind of share those values together. That's again kind of when we first built this home, those were the values that we wanted to build it upon, and those were kind of the ideals that we all had. And you know, we've been to a lot of different guilds and seen it, and I know I've told this story a lot of times, but you know, we no matter how many different guilds we've been in, tried, we never found kind of that satisfaction, or felt that we were getting, you know, that same level of you know, commitment, or same level of I think you know, what the leadership, we didn't see that from the leadership or the members, you know, as far as like the selflessness and really being committed to the team and wanting to kind of drive that type of a community. And so that's where we're like, hey, well, you know, if we're not getting that experience, we're just going to do it ourselves. And even if it's only like 2 or 3 of us, at least we'll know that, you know, we're doing it in a way that we feel is right. And if there's anybody else out there looking for the same thing, then this is the home for them, and the rest is history. And all you guys, again, are a testament to, like, hey, there are other people like us. And it's always been our goal, is to just make an awesome home for people that do hold those values, you know, above all else. And that's what we're all about.
It's a respect thing, Emperor Venom. Period. Everyone in the Swarm has respect for one another.
Hail Swarm.
Hail Swarm.
You know, the saying "Hail Swarm" sounded corny to me when I joined about 2 years ago, and now it's like, wow, that really actually means something to say that.
It really does.
I can't bring myself to say that, so I just go Meow Swarm. Means the same thing.
It really does. Yeah, it actually originated back in our first MMO in EverQuest, because in EverQuest there was a specific icon for hail, and so it was, I think, less of the notorious connotation behind it, more of like, it was kind of a role-playing way of just saying hello, and that's where it kind of started. And so whenever anybody would log in game, they would just go, instead of just saying hail whoever, there was a hail swarm, hail everybody to the guild, and that's where it started, and it's stuck ever since, almost 16 years later.
Well, my problem with it is it's kind of so close to the other word, so the word we're not supposed to say.
Swarm friendly.
Yeah, but it's just like you... Oh, sorry, go ahead, Faith.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, it's just like you're saying, Temp Kitty, about respect. I mean, again, that was one of the founding principles of the entire community, and something that, again, way back in the day, I mean, we'd been around a lot of different guilds and just in-game and everything, and that was something that we just didn't see a lot of out there. And again, you know, when we started this, that was something that we all felt really strongly about. And everything that we did from that point forward was to kind of drive the importance of that to the guild, and then obviously to the community. But you know, a lot of times you hear people, especially like when we get newer chapters and stuff, where we do more recruiting and start bringing in more people and things like that. A lot of times, you know, folks don't get it right off the bat, and people are like, "Oh man, those guys are too strict," or "You got so many rules," or whatever. But for us, it's not about the rules. The rules are just more about, like, if you guys agree with this and this is how you'd like, you know, the guild that you're a part of to run, then this is the home for you. It's not about trying to force, you know, a square peg into a round hole or something like that, where I think a lot of the confusion, in especially, like I said, in newer chapters, where we're bringing in newer people that don't necessarily understand how or why we run things here, you know, they don't always get that. And so that's why it's like, hey, all of us that have been here and, you know, share those same values and same principles, we understand it, and we know the reason why we do it the way we do. Because if we start slipping on, you know, here or there, then, you know, it's a slippery slope and things can go south really quickly. But as long as we all kind of maintain that same mindset, I think we all agree that it's a pretty awesome home for all of us here.
Yeah, I can tell you, after being in a half dozen different guilds, it's really amazing to be in this one. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
We'd like to just all collectively thank you. We were just talking about, you know, how much a swarm means to us, and then when you came in to say hello, I think that it's really appropriate just for us to all collectively thank you, because none of us would be here without you. You're what made this whole thing possible.
Wow, thank you so much. And again, I mean, really, I cannot thank you guys enough, because every day I know that I can log on and know that I have a home here in this awesome community, and you guys are all what make it that. So it gives me a place that I can look forward to enjoying gaming or just hanging out. You know, a lot of times I don't have as much time to game, but just know that I can come log in and hang out with all of you guys, because that's what this place is, a collection of really awesome people that I've, you know, grown to love and call, you know, my second family. So, you know, you guys are all the ones that make that magic happen.
Well, I think the fact that you codified proper behavior and respect for others, that's pretty incredible in a guild. That's not common.
I know, right? I mean, it's like, I think to a lot of us it just seems like common sense, but it's just like you said, it's not really common out there at all.
No, it's not. And, you know, we watch on the news and we see everybody spouting their different spins. But what we have here is basically the silent majority of people who understand what respect is and cooperation with others.
Amen, bro.
That is so true. Yeah, this is usually the time of our meeting where we just kind of open the floor and everybody just types /raise in the chat box when they want to share, and it can be anything from a question to a comment or suggestion, even a complaint. But a lot of times it's just a shout out to a fellow swimmer who's been especially helpful that week, and we just have this time to kind of give each other a pat on the back for, you know, people who have gone out of their way, because because we do have so many helpful people in this community, in this chapter, who just really go out of their way to help people, even when there's nothing in it for them. And so I think that kind of epitomizes the heart of a true swarmer, and we have so many people here, and that's why we're such a family, So I could just go on and on about it, but this is how we end our meetings, is just having one of these open floor sessions, and I'm so glad you could be part of it this week.
Oh, thank you. The pleasure's all mine.
And we actually even have some raises, and I don't want to miss anybody. Lurker, and then Nylan, and then Gunoff, and then Agathu. Lurker, you're first.
Well, we pretty much just went over everything I was going to talk about, so I'll recant mine for now, but it was great to see you in here, Venom.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
And Nylan, you're next.
Actually, what Lurker just said reminded me of something that wasn't not my raise, but I'm going to say it anyway. So you all know I'm in government military, and the biggest thing the problem I keep telling my commanders is, because basically I'm an advisor confidant to the commanders, that's my job. And I tell them, you've got to get out of the office, you've got to walk around, you've got to see the folks who are actually doing the job, and you got to let them give you feedback, and you got to tell them what your overall goals are. And you can't do it through email, you can't do it through a post. And so Emperor Venom, the fact that you popped into the meeting is huge to me personally, because I think that's amazing. So that I don't waste time on the vent. The second thing I was going to say is the last thing we talked about was if you had ideas to speak them up. I know a lot of folks aren't necessarily sure if their idea is useful or helpful, or whether they think it's going to be made silly. So don't be afraid to talk to Fate or Agathu or Elijah or myself, and bounce it off of us and see, and we will help you enable that idea. And don't worry, we're not going to tell you it's crazy. So if you have an idea for the guild or something for the game that you want to try, by all means, come to one of the four of us and say, hey, can I talk to you for a second? We'll drag you into a private channel, we'll talk about it, and we'll enable you. We won't shut it down, we'll enable you to make that happen.
All right, thank you. Let's see, Gunoff, you're next, and followed by Agatha.
I have two things. I won't be on Monday, so I can't do it Monday. I would like to thank everybody that's in here that served or who is serving. I would like to thank you for your service. It was greatly appreciated. Monday is your Memorial Day, and I know it's very important, and it's not just a holiday. The other thing that I have is for Emperor Venom. I sent you a couple of emails looking for shipping costs for the t-shirts to Canada, and no one's ever got back to me with a price.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I thought I did respond, but if not, I apologize, and let me check up on that again and see where we're at.
Thank you.
All right, Agatha.
Alright, since people love my random diatribes and I haven't done one in a while, here we go. What's up with this rain? Okay, we have rain, and then it dries out, and it just gets dry enough so I can mow my yard, and then it rains again, and I'm not even finished mowing my yard, and I got more rain coming. This is ridiculous. How am I supposed to get rid of these weeds when the rains keep coming?
Oh, let me pop in.
Yeah, Critty doesn't have a mic tonight, but she typed Hi Venom in her comment, and she's been typing in chat as well tonight. She's had some really good suggestions.
And as for it not being snow, yeah, here in Montana, it isn't June yet, so we still have a good chance of a heavy snowstorm coming through until we hit June.
And I gotta say, I love that word diatribe. I always welcome the diatribes as well as the complaints, suggestions, and comments.
Yes, diatribes are great. Any opportunity to use that word, we'll definitely want to take it.
All right, is there anyone else who has something to share? All right, well, at this time, I want to thank everyone for sharing. This is my favorite part of the meeting when we get to do this, and it was made extra special tonight because of our special guest. And Nylan's got a trivia contest ready for you guys, and while he's doing that, I'm going to hop over to random.org. This is when I take a screenshot event, and I choose some people who are going to be a door prize winners, so you might win.
You just have to get into Guild Wars 2 to get the prize.
Oh, curses!
I knew you'd appreciate that.
Awesome.
All right, folks. So here's the rules for the trivia game. I'm going to do 3 questions. You must answer in Ventrilo chat. Be careful that you don't answer in the guild chat, because if you do, and somebody else sees it and they punch it into the Ventrilo chat, then they might scoop you from the prize. Don't want that to happen. Prize is usually 10 heavy loot bags or something similar to that. And then I throw in a couple of fun trivia questions just for the heck of it. So that's how we run the game, and I usually start with a practice run, which is what this first one is. So the first one, again, hands on fingers, you type it in the Ventrilo chat, and this one does not count for the prize, but this is warm you up. Where was the first fortune cookie actually invented? Close, but the wrong side of the country. Oh, Clear Black got it. I'm going to count Clear Black. New York City is more accurate than I was going for, which is simply America, but you are correct. New York City actually created the fortune cookie. It was not done in China.
Nice.
Yep. So the questions for prizes are from Guild Wars 2. I say that for Emperor Venom's benefit. And because we have a lot of folks here, and soldier bees and people who are relatively new as well as those who are older, this set of trivia is going to be back to Guild Wars 2 Basics. That's the subject. As you know, I pick a subject and run that for a few weeks at a time. So here's the first question. Hands on fingers. Get ready to type on your Ventrilo chat. The Norn huntress and sculptor Iger Stigalin, I can't say it, Stigalkin, is a member of the legendary guild Destiny's Edge, but she was always accompanied by a faithful pet wolf. What is the wolf's name? Ding, ding, ding. As the fellows used to say, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Luke and Fox had it on the first time. Garm is the correct answer. Io was actually the leader of Destiny's Edge. Dissolution of that guild through her name of disrepute. So, Io has her Vulpine companion, Garm, and enlists players to play in the leveling of the Norn player in Guild Wars 2. So, Lurker Forks, you've won the first round, and you must now sit on your hands for the next 2 questions. Okay, fun quizzery question. Can anybody name 1 or 2 planets in the solar system that are considered gas giants? There are 4 total. Very good. Venom got it. Saturn and Jupiter. The other 2 are Uranus and Neptune. They are gas giants. They are not considered planets in the solar system. Alright, here's the one for the next prize. Fingers on keyboards. There are 5 members of Destiny's Edge, each one being of a different race. Kaith. Which race does she represent? Oh, Arlessa had the answer before I almost finished the question. Congratulations, Arlessa. I made these easy, didn't I, this time? That's okay. Arlessa is correct that it is Silvari.
Sorry about that.
What?
I missed the question. I had to go off headset real quick. My kids called.
That's alright. Alright, here's one for the adults, which hopefully all of us are. On average, how much time does a person spend kissing in their lifetime in minutes? And if you get it close within 500, I'll give it to you. Obviously, y'all don't have regular friends. Ding, ding, ding. There you go. Infamous. That's correct. Pretty close. 20,160 minutes on average is spent kissing in your lifetime. Makes you want to go find a new tuba crest, doesn't it?
Wow. I need to add that to something?
Yeah, 20,160 minutes. That's a lot of kissing. I don't know who had the stopwatch for their entire life to figure that out, but that's impressive. Alright, number 3 in Guild Wars 2 Basics. Upon reaching level 30, players are able to access the first of the game's dungeons. But which dungeon is it? Astian, we're going to have to get your rank back for you, buddy. See me after the meeting, we'll take care of that. But correct, you are correct, and the winner of the 3rd trivia prize. The Estalonian Catacombs are the first dungeon that's available to players when they reach 30. This is fast. I hope Fates is fast with her numbers. Because I have one fun question and then it's back to her. Can anyone tell me the relationship between trivia and Roman mythology? I liked that question when I saw it. And yes, I actually spend time finding trivia questions. Yeah, amazing what people will do to entertain themselves, Venom. The relationship between trivia and Roman mythology. In other words, who is trivia? Sorry, that's the Roman Empire there, Lurker Fox. But that's a great trivia question. What does that comment come from? A 2 per se. Okay, that's right. Since this doesn't have a prize, I'll tell you. Trivia was the goddess of sorcery, witchcraft, and crossroads or decision-making. And that's where trivia came from, to become trivia in the game and answering questions. Yeah, Rain, I know trivia was the goddess. Okay.
Well, you wanted an answer, I was trying to find an answer. I was trying to get it before you spat it out.
House
Household.
Fantastic job with your trivia contest, Nolan. As always, very entertaining and enlightening. Great job to our winners tonight. You did a fantastic job, and thank you everyone who played. I was over busy on random.org while you guys were competing for those prizes, and I've got some door prizes just to thank you all. This is just a token of our appreciation for you taking time out of your weekend to come and share some time with us here in the Guild Wars 2 Happy Hour, aka chapter meeting. And I've got 3 door prize winners to announce to you now. First prize goes to Critty. Congratulations.
Woohoo!
And Critty, would you have your choice. You can have a mini wasp, an 18-slot loot bag, or 2 gold. Alright, 2 gold it is. Second winner in tonight's door prizes is Clear Black.
I'll step down from that one. I won one last week. That's not really fair.
Oh, that random.org does not lie.
I'll take the 18 slot bag then.
Alright, sir, that it will be yours. Yep, that's always how I do these, is with random.org. For those of you who are new to the meetings, I take a screenshot event right before the trivia contest starts, and I go over to random.org and roll for a number between however many we have in event at that time, and just count down the list until I get to that person's number. And by the way, it is limited to soldier bees and below. If a killer bee or up happens to be in that number spot, I do re-roll. Alright, our third and final door prize winner for tonight, and this is someone who was lucky tonight because they also won in the trivia contest, and that person is Lurker Fox. Congratulations.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Congrats, everyone.
Congrats.
Lurker, would you like 2 gold, an 18-slot loot bag, or a mini wasp pet?
I'm good on bags and the pets, so I'll go ahead and take the gold.
Alright. And you know, for Venom, the wasp pets are like bees, and many of our members have them. We give them out as door prizes, and when we meet together for guild meetings and such, we all bring them out, so we have our little swarm following us around. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome. Hope we got plenty of videos of that on our YouTube page.
Oh, that's a good point. I will make sure to put a clip on there.
Fantastic.
All right, and thank you all for coming. And our quartermaster will get those prizes sent out to you guys within the next couple of days. And I want to thank Gunoff, who has been making some bags for the guild bank, and that go out to the new members. We like to send a care package out when we get new members that includes some foods and some loot bags and things of that nature to help them get started, some dyes. So thank you all for your contributions. Critty wanted to mention that we also do these door prizes during farming night. Tuesday night we have a farming hour, and the proceeds go to support the guild bank. So come out, you might win some door prizes and help the guild at the same time. Alright, let's see. Nyland, was that a raise and unraised?
Yeah, because you said what I was about to say.
Oh, all right. Great minds think alike. Well, I tell you what, guys, this does conclude our meeting. I want to thank you all for attending, and I want to get a final hell swarm before we go out for our guild mission.
Hell Swarm.
Hell Swarm.
Welcome to Honor. Become part of our ranks and battle alongside of us.